Hey there, Nerd Talk. What's up? Sid here. So I am here with, God, I forgot, Joe, Sarah, Crystal, and Laz. Right? Did I get it? Yeah. Nice. They are the writers. I'm going to borrow one of these if that's okay. Yep. Adventures of Keith Bacon. So I want to quickly ask, you're the writer, as you told me before, yes? So go ahead and give me a real quick thing. What is this about? Give me a good little summary.
Keith Bacon wants to be a superhero. He's morbidly obese and he lives with his mom.
He has no powers whatsoever, but he wants to be a superhero anyway, and he's like a low-budget Tony Stark, sort of.
So we got a little bit of the con going on here, a little bit close to home for some of us.
Yeah. Techno-vigilante. Techno-vigilante.
That's fair. You know, it's kind of what people do. That's how, you know, everyone did how they get their start. I love the little chin strap it's got going on. So you were the illustrator.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Excellent. So can you give me a fun scene that you enjoyed writing?
Oh well, I didn't write any of it. I drew.
draw it.
Yeah.
Draw.
Apparently, everybody's favorite scene that has. Everybody's favorite scene that I've drawn, which is bizarre to me, is the pork chop scene. There's a scene where Keith is looking lovingly at a pork chop, and everybody seems to love that. I'm like, really? All my hard work with drawing action poses, and it's the pork chop scene?
I drew an entire comic book, and you guys like me staring at it. Okay. All right. Fine. Sure.
Here's the scene in question.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he loves that pork chop.
Oh, that pork chop.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then the fan thing.
Show some more of the action.
Here's some of the action scenes.
That is gorgeous.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm honestly kind of like taken aback by people's reaction, because I wasn't expecting like such a good reaction from the fans. Because I sit in my room and draw, by myself, and I'm thinking, it might be good.
Is this the first comic you've illustrated, or?
Well, I've done one before a long time ago. This is my first comic I've ever done try to do professionally.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Thank you.
On the same question to you, is this the first book that you've written?
It's the first thing that I've ever published. Really? So yeah, I've written other stories.
So it's a big step, and you guys are getting a lot of good feedback on it.
Yeah,
It's
we've
huge.
got a lot of positive feedback.
That's awesome. It's really great.
We're really excited.
Are you guys enjoying Megacon?
I'm having a blast.
I'm exhausted.
Oh yeah, it's only day 2 for us, and I got my blisters are blisters. It's kind of just the way we roll, I guess, though.
I think the
Day
really
3.
wonderful thing about this comic to me is that it's a family friendly comic. So
Yeah, it's all ages.
It's all ages. Everybody can read this.
It's written to entertain adults, but it's totally safe for 2-year-olds, 4-year-olds.
right.
There's no.
Oh, so my little cousin can read it and be okay, and I can enjoy it too.
But
Everybody
it's
can
intended
enjoy
for you to
this.
enjoy, or me
It's
to
very humorous. It's kind of a humorous take on a superhero. So
Definitely humorous.
it's not kind of the darker things that you normally see. It's very humorous.
Imagine if you and your buddy sat around coming up with really stupid comic book ideas for 20 years, and then you decided, hey, why don't we just do it? And that's just what you
I
get.
think that's why this is so popular. It's really come out, and people are really enjoying this. The people that are coming back and giving us feedback are just loving it.
I had the most super nerd moment that you can imagine as an artist. I saw an artist over there that was an inspiration to me, and I took him one of my comic books, and obviously he didn't recognize me. And I left. I said, thank you for inspiring me. I gave him one. And 10 minutes later, he comes walking by with my comic in his hand, comes to my table, and gives me a critique about how much he liked that. I was like,
I have to ask now, who was the author or the illustrator?
Jose Delbo. He's done Barbie, Transformers, Wonder Woman. I mean, like back in the 70s, like everything. He's worked on everything. And I was like, ah.
Little fangirl moment, like,
Yeah,
Woo.
I was like all aflutter.
oh my goodness, it's him. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The voice has to crack a little bit, goes up like an octave or 2.
Yeah, and the fact that he came back to my table to find me and say something, I was like, this is the greatest ever.
We had to hold
Best
him up
kind of.
Yeah, a little bit.
Exactly. Well, I want to thank you guys for giving me just a moment of your time. It was so much fun meeting all of you.
One more thing.
Sure thing,
Catalyst.
absolutely.
Laz mentioned that we've been developing this for over 20 years. Since shortly after he and I knew each other, we said, hey, you like art, I like writing. Let's develop a comic book world together. And we kind of worked on it on and off in the background for, like he said, over 20 years. And then about 2 years ago, we realized what we're missing is a main character. And we came up with Keith Bacon, because our original plan was we're going to write a superhero story about a superhero. But we were never really inspired by that character. And then we came up with this guy, and we're like, this guy's awesome. Let's write in the superhero world from the perspective of a regular guy like us.
He's relatable.
And-
Everybody
and
can relate to
it's
this
like everybody
guy.
here.
I love writing about him, and Laz loves drawing him, and that was the catalyst that got us to actually start working and get a book made.
Not based on us at all.
Not at all.
Just
Not in the slightest, no.
Nothing in common with
It does
these
not
people
look like
in
me. It is not my life. Nope. Where can people buy this and find this, other than the con, of course?
on my website, lazaroruiz.com/store. You can go there and you buy it, and we'll ship it to you, assigned.
Perfect.
We also have Instagram.
Follow their Instagram.
And that's
All right there. All right.
Yeah, the top one is the comic, and the lower one is the artist.
Well, as I said, I enjoyed talking to all of you guys. You guys were a lot of fun. I love the idea of the comic.
Thank you.
And we're going to take you back to you guys in the studio. Cool.